So, my dear friends, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow countrymen, today let us see gravitation only orbits part. So, let us recall 3-4 important things which are useful for orbits. One is the potential energy of two mass system is U is equal to minus G m1 m2 by R. The potential energy of two mass system, which we have derived already in respective classes. This also derived from definition. Second one is gravitational field intensity on the surface of a planet or star is G is equal to Gm by R square. This is by definition. The gravitational field intensity is the force acting on a unit mass. Then gravitational field intensity will get as G is equal to Gm by R square, capital R square at the surface. Similarly, gravitational field intensity at a distance smaller from the surface of a planet or star is G is equal to Gm by small r square, where r is the distance from center of the planet. For that matter, all distances are from center of the planet. Like how I written, let us recall some formulas, sometimes without knowing complete subject also. If you could recollect all the formulas of a topic, then also 80% of the problems you can easily master. So when less time is there, that approach you have to take. Copied? One, which is useful in satellites, is potential energy of 3-charge system. U is equal to minus G m1 m2 by r12, m2 m3 by r23, m3 m1 by r13. Like if they are arranged in a triangle or straight line or any shape. Similarly, potential energy of 4-charge system. Everyone should talk with each other. If 3 charges are there, how many ways 3 persons can talk with each other? 3C2 ways. How many ways 4 particles can talk with each other? 4C2 ways. So 3C2 3, 4C2 6. Suppose M1, M2, M3, M4. M1, M2 should talk, M2, M3 should talk, M3, M4 should talk, M4, M1 should talk, and M1, M3 will talk, and M2, M4 will talk. So for every combination, the potential energy formula is minus G m1 m2 by r. Like 6 such combinations, the potential energy is, you will get this. This is the potential energy of 4-charge system. M1, obviously masses. Similar, no? Both. Potential of energy of 4-charge system. 3-charge system. So all satellite problems depends on these 5 basic fundamental formulas, which are derived in the first part of gravitation or electrostatics. Both are same. Only difference is in gravitation there is G, in electrostatics there is K. In gravitation there are masses, in electrostatics there are charges. In gravitation potential energy term we have one extra minus. Gravitation potential you have written, what is that? Minus Gm by R. Potential you have written or not? That also right. Gravitational potential. Outside the satellite or star. No, not satellite, planet, sorry. V is equal to minus electrostatics is kq by r, 1 by 4 pi epsilon kq by r. Here minus will come, gm by r. So these are the 6 formulas, the fundamental formulas we will use in the problems of satellites. Okay? Right. Now let us see, first we will be discussing only about circular orbits. If you know or not, I don't know, even though the Earth orbit is said to be circular, elliptical, but is almost circular, not too much steep elliptical. Similar planets also. Now we study circular orbit. This is Earth of radius r. Let us consider distance r. One satellite is revolving with orbital speed of v0. Then someone has to provide the centripetal force. Who is providing centripetal force? G m by r square is equal to m0 square by r. So orbital speed you will get as root gm by r. The person who just biohearted, the person innately know these things and then biohearted, it makes a lot of difference. So v0 is equal to root of gm by r. Similarly, potential energy minus gm by r, kinetic energy of m0 square, what will get? Gm by 2r. Total energy, sum of potential energy plus kinetic energy minus gm by 2r. Last year NEET, this is one of the question. In electron, they have given Bohr orbit, the ratio of total energies to kinetic energies to potential energy minus half is to plus half is to minus 1. That is one question given in NEET. Because there also we are assuming similar type of structure, electron revolving around a nucleus in circular orbit. There also will get energies like this one. So kinetic energy, total energy are numerically equal. So kinetic energy cannot be negative, total energy is minus, potential energy is double than the total energy, and minus double than the kinetic energy. All these things you cannot by heart, you cannot remember. If you remember this, then you can get any problem based on that. Next, escape velocity. What is the meaning of escaping? Escaping means energy becoming zero or positive. Because just now we have seen the energy is negative for a bounded system. If you want to make it escape, energy will be equal to 0. So how to make energy 0? We are giving energy of half mv square. Already it is on the surface of the earth. Here we consider earth as capital M, whole mass we are considering at center. This is small m. This is capital M. So potential energy is minus gm by r is equal to 0. So V is equal to root Tgm. So if you give exactly root 2 gm by r, its energy will become 0 and it will escape. What happens if you give greater than root 2 gm by r? Then also it will escape. The only thing is that at infinity also it will have some positive energy. In this case, infinity its energy will be equal to 0. So escape velocity you got root 2gm by r. So on the surface of earth g is equal to gm by r square. So v is equal to v r turn speed gm by r square. We can write root gr. Similarly, escape velocity we can write it as root 2 gr. Isn't it? Gm is equal to gr square. If substitute r turn speed we can write g into capital R. V is equal to root 2 gr. Okay, next problems. First problem, find the work done to change the orbit of a satellite from orbit 3r to orbit 4r. M is equal to mass of planet, small m is equal to mass of satellite. Orbit 3r to orbit 4r. Height 3r to height 4r difference. Orbit 3r to orbit 4r means it is having kinetic energy also. So what is the answer? Work done is equal to total change in energy. Or W is equal to delta U plus delta K. Work done by non-conservative force. Who is taking? Some person is taking from orbit 3r to orbit 4r. So delta U plus delta K is nothing but delta E. Understood? Delta U plus delta K is nothing but delta E. The total change in energy. Very easily it will come extremely important problem. Several times they ask again. They will ask. Such an important thing. Second question is see. Find the work done to move a mass m from height 3r to 4r. Height 3r to height 4r. Height 3r to height 4r means you will have only potential energy. Pharma is delta U only. But now, what is the formula for potential energy? Minus Gm by R. So minus Gm by 4R minus R minus Gm by 3R. See the difference, a subtle difference, a small difference. Simple. The questions are simple. But what are the small differences? Earlier orbit 3r2, orbit 4r, now height 3r2, height 4r. Understood? Now third question is for you. So you try it now itself. A stone of mass m is given a velocity of kve, k times of v. Obviously k must be less than 1, otherwise what happens? Zoom. So to what maximum height it will reach? I don't want zoom. Here there is a difference between first two problems and the first two problems. Someone is helping the satellite continuously. Here you just throw it and left it. There are no external non-conservative forces. The only forces acting are gravitational force. Gravitational force is a conservative force. Conservative, whenever only conservative forces are acting, what you can apply? Law of conservation of mechanical energy. So the difference is identified. Someone is doing work or just thrown, left it for itself. What is the difference? Someone is doing work, the formula is different. Work done by non-conservative force, delta U plus delta K. Someone threw the body and left it to itself. So no one is doing work. Only gravitational force is there. In that case, you have to apply law of conservation of mechanical energy. Now see. So conserving mechanical of energy, initially what is the potential energy? Minus Gm by R, kinetic energy of m k into v square. Finally, it went and stopped at some place height h. Stop or no? Here velocity 0. So it will have only minus Gm by R plus h. That's the height only. No? Please be careful. All distance are measured from center, but height is measured from surface. But formulas we cannot write height, so we should add R. So we simplify this. We will get R k square by 1 minus k square. H is equal. Okay? What? No, do simplification later and write the final result. Once I written this equation, over. After that, just I have to find h. H is equal to R k square by 1 minus k square. Next. It's very famous question. Really they observed this type of situation in the space. 3 stars close, very close, about some 1 million light years like that. They are very close. 1 million light years is very close between stars. So 3 masses each of mass m are the vertices of a triangle of side A rotating about its center of mass. Find the angular velocity of the system. Angular velocity of the system. Please see, anywhere there is circular motion means there must be some force. Three masses each of mass m are the vertices of a triangle of side A rotating about its center of mass. Find the angular velocity of the system. Generally they will be concentric. So what is the solution? We can clearly see, you take, our focus should be one mass. These two problems, our focus is only on one mass. On this mass, what is the force from this? mu square by a square. On this mass, so because Euclid triangle, what is the angle? So resultant F how much? Root 3 gm square by a square. Radius of the circle how much? A by root 3. The distance from vertex to centroid is A by root 3. If you don't know, then quit from the computation now at least. A by root 3. Centripetal force mr. What is r? Omega square. Then we are equating these two. mr omega square is equal to root 3 gm square by a square. And then you have to solve for omega. If they ask v, instead of mr omega square, you will write mv square by r. That is the only difference. They ask v, speed, instead of omega. Understood? Triple star system. Okay? Now you are playing which part of the match? Semi-final. League matches over, quarter-finals also over. Now you are playing semi-final, knockout stage. Don't think I will learn, write, remember, revise. We have to remember, revise, learn now. Now itself. There is no future. Future is now. Do on your own. On its own gather. Do on your own. Find the last of each particle. Similar question. You take a square of side A, 4 masses. Find the velocity V. do on your own. Is it correct English? Now also our focus is one mass. On one mass, what is the resultant force due to? Remaining three masses. Then what is the radius? Here radius is a by root 2. Then you do it later. Copy the question?
Yes.
Good. There should not be any loopholes in the preparation. One loophole is enough to kill us. When Narakasura asked for what is this? Varam. Then Shiva given him Varam. You will not get killed with any person. But if the mother can be killed. Then Narakasura thought, why my mother will kill me? Okay, he accepted. Anyhow, mother will not kill son. Okay, Shiva, only mother only. Na? Anyhow, mother will not kill me. One loophole he kept. Then her mother come in the form of Satyabhama. Kill Narakasura. Sri Krishna getting surprised. With me also, why he is not getting killed? What is happening? I am God. But there is a Varam given by Shiva. Shiva is greater. Narakasura is not getting killed. Then Satyabhama get. Satyabhama is the mother of Narakasura. So one loophole he left. Abhay, mother only not don't kill like that. So finally what happened? He destroyed him. See, I can preach better than Pujaris. Next, two masses M1 and M2 initially are released from rest and they started moving each other. Find the relative velocity of M1 with respect to M2 when the separation between them is D. Write the question, extremely important question. So don't give chance to anyone. Immediately looking at the solution. See the question properly. Two masses M1 and M2 initially are released. What do you mean by released? Someone is pushing them now? No. Released means on their own they are coming. So only force is gravitational force, conservative force. You can apply law of conservation of mechanical energy. Not only that, because there are no external forces, we can apply law of conservation of linear momentum also. Every case of external forces zero cannot apply law of conservation of mechanical energy. For that the forces should be conservative forces. But every case of external force zero we can apply law of conservation of linear momentum. That is why this law of conservation of linear momentum, angular momentum are called universal laws. Understood? Next. No, see the solution I am telling. So applying law of conservation of energy. They are coming from infinity, my dear friends. At infinity potential energy, it can have kinetic energy, but because I told release. In the release, what is the kinetic energy? Zero. Initial. At any distance d, let us suppose velocity of m is v1, velocity of m2 is v2. So applying law of conservation of momentum, you will get 0 is equal to m1 v1 minus m2 v2. From that, my dear friends, esteemed learned persons, v2 is equal to m1 by m2 into v. Really, I am calling you learned persons. But what you learn, there is a different thing. Applying law of conservation of energy, mechanical energy. Initially potential energy 0, kinetic energy 0, now potential energy minus G m1 m2 by D kinetic energy half m1 v1 square plus half m2 v2 square. But in the place of v2, I have to substitute m1 by m2 into v1. Similar problem we are not remembering in fluid mechanics. A1 v1 is equal to A2 v2, then applying Bernoulli's principle. Physics principles are similar. They are not same, but they are similar. Can I go to next slide? Now see the simplification. If we substitute in the place of v2, after elaborate simplification, we got m1 is v1 is equal to m2 into square root of 2g by d into m1 plus m2. So that is the answer, right? Right or wrong? No, no. Because the question is velocity of v1 with respect to v2. So what do you have to do? v1 go and hit him. One shot enough. Simplified. Your face, I only written another. Copy. A1 is equal to m2 into square root of 2g by d into m1 plus m2. So relative velocity is v1 minus v2, but v2 direction is here, opposite. So relative velocity will come as v1 plus v2. But what is v2? m1 square root. You can expect v1 is equal to, you got m2 root of 2z by d into m1 plus m2. v2 also you will get m1 into square root of 2z by d into m1 plus m2. Then the relative velocity of m1 with respect to m2 is v1 plus v2. The final answer is root of 2z into m1 plus m2 by d. Understood? This question uncountable times different entrance exams it appeared. Some questions are evergreen questions like Mombatti. Mombatti, Mohanlal, still they are heroes or not? When I am studying intermediate also they are heroes. Now also they are heroes. Understood? Next. Simplification you can do it later. This question. Name is advanced question. But question is a normal question only. Two bodies each of mass capital M are kept fixed with a separation through L. A particle of mass small m is projected from the midpoint of the line joining their centers, perpendicular to the line. The gravitational constant is g. The correct statement is here also, my dear friends, no one is doing anything on its own, the mass is moving. Once you have given velocity, on its own, the mass is moving. So you cannot apply any work formula. You can apply only law of conservation of mechanical. You cannot apply conservation of momentum. Why? Fixed means you are applying some force. Fixed means you are applying some screw or something, some hinge. So external forces are there, but they are not doing work. An external force, non-conservative forces are there, but they are not moving. They are not doing work. The only force that is doing work is, my dear friends, gravitational force. See, you concentrate on first three options. The minimum velocity of mass and to escape. Escaping means what I told you. No. There, the Earth is a very bigger mass. It cannot move. one way that what you told correct only, but I have to think more nicer way. Escape to infinity means I can't see it. I am neglecting its existence. Capital M are ignoring their existence because they went to so far. You went so far from my mind. Even dreams also cannot see you. Now it has gone. Did? You got answer? First three options, which is correct? B and energy of a single mass is not defined here. First of all, energy of a system. Okay. Single mass also you can find out by writing U is equal to mv. Because the relation between U and V is equal to U by M. Potential energy is equal to, potential is equal to potential energy by M. Let us consider first three aspects first. See. Escaping means M going to infinity and its velocity at infinity, V must be greater than or equal to 0. For minimum VE at infinity, V is equal to 0. V can be greater than 0 also, but they are asking only minimum velocity. So, half mv square minus g into, because there are three particles are there will be three terms. All the three should talk with each other. M should talk with each other, mm by 2l. M small m should talk with each other, mm by l. This m and m should talk with each other, mm by l is equal to kinetic energy of the particle is 0. Now potential energy of the particle is 0. Why? It entered infinity. So only potential energy is due to only these two. They cannot talk with small m now. So minus g into m by 2m. If you simplify, you will get velocity. Escape velocity. Now what about fourth option? Let us check fourth option. Initial energy half m v square minus v into m. What is v? Potential at this point. That is equal to half m v square minus potential at that point is gm by l, plus will come by plus 1 minute plus vn by vn. Okay, so half m v square plus v is minus gm by l minus potential due to capital M here, potential due to capital M here into small m. You can clearly see from this without they no need to find v. Half mv square minus G into mm by L plus mm by L is this part only, na? Is equal to how much? 0. See, minus G mm by 2L minus G mm by 2L cancel or not? This first part is 0, same or not? Yes. Then what is remain? Half m square minus G into mm by L plus mm by L. That is, this is same or not? So mass of energy of M remains constant. Initially also smaller energy 0. When it gone to infinity also smaller energy 0. Because some non-conservative force should do work to change the energy. Here non-conservative forces are not at all present. No, not at all doing work. Small m is moving. It is moving in the presence of gravitational field of capital M and capital M. So energy will not change for small m. Actually, there is no need to do all these things because of gravitational force is there. Small m energy cannot change. Understood? I proceed next slide. This. Right question. By looking you will get answer. Wow. Centers of two stars is 10A. The masses of these stars are M and 16M. Radii is A and 2A respectively. A body of mass small m is fired straight from the surface of larger star towards a smaller star. Star. What should be its minimum initial speed to the surface of the smaller star? Suppose I want to throw a stone to moon. From Earth to moon. What should I do? I should take a mirror, keep it on the surface. And keep the moon like this, the moon will come in a mirror, I should throw the stone. Fast. Distance between the centers of two stars is 10A. The masses of the stars are M and 16M, and the radii A and 2A. The body of mass M is fired straight from the surface of the larger star to a smaller star. What should be its minimum initial speed to reach the surface of the smaller star? Very, very simple. Law of conservation of mechanical energy. But from where to where you have to send, that first you have to decide. Suppose I ask you a question. You have TV in your 5th floor. TV. What velocity you have to give to the TV to bring it to the ground floor? 0. On its own it will come, no. So here also, suppose it is a bigger star, it is a smaller star. we are projecting one mass here. See, there will be some region or some point at which net electric field is, gravitational field is. Before this, the effect of 16 m is more. After this, the effect of small m is more. So, if we could send the planet from here to here, that is enough. Why? After that, on its own, it will pull like what happened in Chandrayaan 2. They could not control. So, moon pulled it on its own. Then what happened? All countries, China, America, become very happy. America not that much, but your enemies will wait for your failures. They will facilitate if possible to your failure. They will invite you to the game where you get fails. They very well know you get failed. But that game only they will invite. Like okay, now that is the problem here. You don't need to send up to the satellite. It is enough to send up to null point. Understood? So how to find null point? The four gravitational field due to the first one Gm by r square. The gravitational field due to second one G into 16m by 10a minus r whole square. From r you got 2a. 2a from smaller one. Smaller one. Null point is always formed nearer to. But I have taken r from where? For m, no. R I got 2a. Understood? Here, please remove this. First here, I am finding out only null point. Understood? Once I got null point, r is equal to a from smaller one. From bigger one, what is the distance? So it is enough for you to send up to 88. So at 88, you have to find the potential. So potential on the surface 16m. First you find the potential on the surface 16m. Here carefully. Minus G 16m by r. What is the radius of the bigger one? Because of the smaller sphere also you will get potential or not? You not get? For smaller sphere this point is outside point. Outside what is the formula? Minus Gm by smaller. On the surface what is the formula? Minus Gm by capital. Minus Gm by capital you have written. For because of small m, the potential is minus Gm by, what is the distance? From here to here. All distance are measured from how much? 88. That is equal to minus Gm into 65 by 80. Let us find potential at null point. Potential at null point because of capital M, because of 16m, both are outside points. So minus G 16m by 80 because of m minus Gm by 2a. That is the potential at null point, minus Gm 20 by 80. Why previous? Please not required. Null point will found out 2a. you write Gm by r square is equal to G into 16m by Ma minus r whole square. Then taking root both sides, you will get r is equal to 2a. 2a from smaller one, 8a from bigger one. Don't get confused. We use a formula of minus Gm by A. First 2 times, next 2 times, because there are 2 bodies. In that, what is the confusion? One mass is m, other mass is 16m. From where you have to project? From where you have to project? From bigger sphere. So first you are finding potential on the surface of the bigger sphere. Up to where you have to send? Null point. So null point potential you are finding out. Why? Potential energy is equal to potential into mass. Electrostatics potential energy is equal to potential into charge. Copy. Potential on the surface 16m minus G 16m by 2a minus Gm by 8a, because distance from center of the smaller sphere to surface is 8a minus Gm into 65 by 8a. Potential at null point minus Gm by 8a minus Gm by 2a minus Gm into 20 by 8a. Don't simplify, keep it like that only. 8 4s 2 5s like that. That I also know. Okay. Then I go to next slide. With your permission. P is not giving permission. Applying law of conservation of mechanical energy from the surface of bigger mass to null point. K1 plus U1 is equal to K2 plus U2. What is K1? Half m is a very happy formula in our life is kinetic energy. It will not change in any chapter. Potential energy worst formula. Every chapter different formulas will come. Half m square minus Vm. What is V found out? Minus Gm into 65 by 80 into m is equal to at null point it has to just reach. It has to reach. After that on its own it will fall down. So kinetic energy at null point how much? 0. Potential how much? Gm into 20 by 88. But U is equal to solve for V. You will get simplification. See how much exciting problems. Exciting or not?
Yes, sir.
Exhilarating or not?
Yes, sir.
Again exhilarating, food is there. Next. Copy. Wait. Copy.
Yes, sir.
Next. Last problem. An artificial satellite is moving in a circular orbit around the Earth at a speed equal to half the magnitude of escape velocity from the Earth. These girls cannot keep quiet 1 minute also. Meals time also talking. What they will talk, I don't know. That is why brain is becoming thinner and thinner. Determine the height of the satellite above the Earth's surface. Do it fast. On its own it is going. But how much velocity I have given? Half of escape velocity. What is escape velocity formula? Root 2 Jm by R. If the satellite is stopped suddenly, again no external force, you just stopped and remove your hand if you can go to up the satellite and allowed to fall freely onto earth. But this should happen. This papam will work to papam, total papam will go. Find the speed with which it hits the surface of the earth. See, one question, how much height it will go. Other question, from one height you are releasing, with what velocity it will fall down. Any idea? Any idea, bhaiyo bahino? Centripetal force are me moham. Where there is circular motion right here, first case a ball is projected from upwards, very centripetal force, very circular motion. If you project, that will rotate in circle. Then why this Sriharkota, NASA? You project it and its own. You should think, can I apply LCLM, LCME, potential, energy, kinetic energy, like that. Next. Should I show a solution? Huh? Did? Wait, I'm waiting. Boys, anyone did? Boys. Oh, boys are not there, I forgot. So no one did it. Boys. Anyone did? Huh? R by 3. See, very simple solution is see.
Five students, they had given name for the competition. 12 to 1 was the competition. Now can I take those then? Just third batch. Here the name Yashas.